We want to welcome you to the 59th Annual Vernon Winter Carnival Parade. Betty Sellin, Jarrett Schaefer, the morning crew on 105.7 Sun FM. Your first Winter Carnival Parade. Pretty excited to be here?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, who throws a carnival in the middle of winter, but does it in such a pristine and looked at as the highlight of a province like we can do?
Absolutely, the biggest winter carnival in Western Canada, and we know how to throw a 10-day party. And of course, things kicked off last night, but the big start is always the annual Winter Carnival Parade. And for those of you who are viewing at home, you missed the pre-parade kickoff, but we got to enjoy it. The Vernon Flying Club, actually, I think you can hear them. You can hear them overhead right now. The Vernon Flying Club with their Vernon Snowflakes formation team. What is really incredible is these planes are in the experimental category. They are built, get this, Jarrett, in basements and garages right here in Vernon. And we get to enjoy them every year now as part of the pre-parade entertainment. And the kids here on the street are loving those planes, let me tell you.
Yeah, we were happy to see them in the air too, because the weather did turn a little bit. We got that bright sunshine this morning and then it kind of clouded over, but they've managed to go over about 4 times already. Good to see them, and we're just starting to see the first floats approach.
Of course, our friends from the Vernon RCMP always kicking off the parade. And right behind them, the BC Regiment Band.
All volunteers performing in that band, Betty.
That's right. Now, this band has been around since 1901. Isn't that incredible?
They say that some of the original members still march.
That's impressive. And of course, they are wearing the historic 19th century Rifles Unit green uniforms this year. Of course, it wouldn't be Winter Carnival Parade without this band. They are here every single year, proudly carrying the flags and entertaining the crowds to kick things off.
Now, do you have an idea? Do you know who the favorites are? Because you've done this parade before. Are there any groups or organizations that always, year after year, continually stand out?
Well, I have to tell you that often Vernon Tourism goes all out. We're expecting big things from Vernon Tourism for sure. And of course, the bands are always one of the highlights because everybody says, who marches and plays an instrument in winter? It's pretty rare.
That might be the secret to staying warm, though. We need to join more marching bands.
Oh, let me sign you up. You know what? They're always looking for volunteers. I'm sure they'd be happy for you to join them.
You know what's cool is you see how many people we have lining the streets here. Not just that they come out year after year, regardless of what the temperature is doing, but also the amount of effort that people are putting into the theme this year. I saw a lot of pirates on the way down. A lot of pirate
themes, that's right. I was wearing my pirate hat on the way to the parade this morning and got lots of people who were smiling and saying hi to me because when you're wearing a costume, you kind of forget it, right? And you're walking down the street looking like a pirate and you're wondering why everybody's so friendly.
That's a gorgeous sight to see all those flags approach.
Absolutely.
Uh-oh, it looks like somebody might not have been wearing their Winter Carnival pin because they've been arrested already.
They are in the, oh my goodness, they are already in the back of that cruiser.
You know you're excited for something when not a single one of them looks like they're cold.
And they are not dressed like you and I. No, they are not well dressed for this weather.
Following up behind the regiment band, we've got the new mayor, Victor Cumming.
Now, he is the admiral commanding the pride of the British fleet. Apparently, it's HMS Victor. Oh, great costume provided by the Powerhouse Theater. Great looking costume today. Congrats to the mayor for going all out. Way to go, Victor. Oh, this is the one that's going to get you in trouble. Arrest the Best. Of course, Valley First, the presenting sponsor of the Vernon Winter Carnival. Their float is called Valley First Blue Army. Oh, there's Chair of Carnival, Deb, riding on the back of that one. And coming up next, of course, we have from the O'Keefe Ranch.
It's our Queen and Princess coming up in the horse-drawn Okanagan carriage.
This is right. Okay, this is Queen Silver Star the 59th, Haley Rokos, and Princess Madison Barrett. She also was named Miss Congeniality. That's the horse-drawn carriage. They offer all kinds of wagon rides and sleigh rides. Last year's retiring royalty, followed by our friends from Bannister. Bannister, of course, a proud sponsor of the Queen Silver Star Excellence Program. Miss Century 21 just going by. And, you know, a really exciting part of Carnival that was added a few years ago was the Little Miss Carnival, sponsored by Smiths and Sons. Right behind them, the North Okanagan Optimist Club. Now, it's one of the newest clubs in the area, and they are celebrating 100 years right across the country in 2019. The North Okanagan Optimist Club celebrating with Miss North Okanagan.
I like that they have all their entries in each and every year.
Absolutely. Yes, for sure. 100 years, there's their sign. And their representative from this year's Queen Silver Star Excellence Program.
Kalamalka Rotary rolling in here, as well as Vernon Silver Star Rotary.
Now, yes, they were going to, of course, have their candidate, but their candidate went on to become a part of the royalty.
Yeah, so she gets to ride up front of the parade.
Ride up front. So they are having their exchange student from Brazil, Maria, on their float today. We are enjoying the sounds of one of the most popular bands in the entire region. It wouldn't be Winter Carnival without them. Just in front of them, we just saw go by Okanagan Restoration, their candidate, Cadence, in their vehicle today. Now, of course, the Kalamalka Highlanders Pipe Band, we see them in all the events. They are out, Jared.
I've already seen them twice today. What does that say to you when you've seen bagpipes twice in half a day?
Well, they like to kick off the breakfast for everyone. They were formed back in 1984 under the direction of Pipe Major Reg Scott, who is still in the band, which is fantastic. And you will see them at parades throughout the area, not just here in the North Okanagan. The band is the current Spring Fling Interior Pipe Band competition champion for the second year in a row. Bagpipes, I understand, one of the most difficult instruments to play.
Yeah, if it looks like it's trying, that's because it is.
And can you imagine in this cold?
There's something about wearing a kilt, though, that just makes you tougher.
Absolutely. No cold knees today. Following them is the Okanagan Military Tattoo entry. The 6th annual Okanagan Military Tattoo is going to take place this year, July 27th and 28th at Cal Tire Place in Vernon, the largest annual indoor event one of only 2 annual military tattoos in Canada, the other being in Nova Scotia. So we are proud in Vernon to host that annual event. You get to hear the Kalamalka Highlanders and many, many other bands. The Army, Navy, Air Force, here they come, of course, their color party.
Lavington's 70th year of traditional May Day celebrations coming up. There's something about it. You see a lot of these organizations that have been around for decades and have been a part of the parade for decades as well. And
I have to tell you, Lavington is a community school, and they go all out. They have on their float their royalty that, of course, goes every year on May Day. And, oh, lots of pirates today. Look at all those great pirates. The scouting organization, of course, the Beavers and Scouts have been around for many, many years. They offer programs for boys and girls aged 5 to 26.
Mel Arnold, the member of Parliament for North Okanagan and Shuswap, been in office since October 19th of 2015, representing the Conservatives.
Going all out with the costume today. Great job. Awesome. Oh my goodness. Thanks for the treats. Lots of the kids enjoying the treats along the parade route, as we are as well. This is the Kinshira Performing Troupe, Captain Red and Captain Scurvy. It's an Okanagan-based performing arts troupe. Oh, our matey, look at all those fantastic costumes today.
The Girl Guides of Canada just passing by us for girls 5 to 17. They have over 100 girls enrolled in Vernon. That's good numbers for the guides.
Fantastic, and of course they're always looking for more adult volunteers. Following them, the historic O'Keefe Ranch, offering trail rides and all kinds of fun stuff.
This is impressive. I always love somehow, I don't understand the mechanics of it, but when a float moves, I am impressed. This is the Spirit of the Lake, provided by the City of Kelowna.
Miss Kelowna is called the Lady of the Lake, and I think it looks like they're dancing. Maybe to keep warm.
Yeah, Ogopogo knows what to do. Put a little movement into it.
Absolutely. Of course, this this float has won awards at many, many parades, including Calgary, Victoria, and Wenatchee, Washington. So welcome, Ladies of the Lake.
Taking it out of country. Next up is Eric Foster, MLA for Vernon Monashee, official opposition caucus whip. He's a former mayor of Lumby, as you probably know, was a councillor for a number of years, and was also the director of the North Okanagan Regional District.
He and his wife all decked out. Great job on the costume for the Fosters this year. Everybody getting into the spirit of the parade. Oh, he looks good.
Auto is coming through. Oh, you were right. You called it, Betty. You said tourism. Vernon does a good job every year, and they have put together, this is called Tourism Treasures.
And of course, Vernon Tourism, one of the sponsors of the parade. I imagine that took him a few hours to build. Great job on the float.
They know how to paper mache.
Oh, one of their little pirates passed out in good job. Nice to know that those people are representing us everywhere, keeping Vernon on the map, of course.
It's the JCI, the Junior Chamber International Vernon, coming through. They recognized Carol Armstrong recently as 2018 Good Citizen of the Year.
And of course, the special celebrations coming up during the Winter Breakout event. That's going to be February 6th at the Schubert Center, where Carol will be recognized for all of her incredible volunteerism. More pirates. Clowns as pirates. Clown pirates? The Kalamalka carrying clowns, of course, wouldn't be a parade without them.
Somehow they make it work so well.
Big shout out to Jan and Sheba, the IPE entry as well. Of course, the big festival in Armstrong coming up the end of August, the September long weekend.
Cindy Durkaz, North Okanagan Shuswap federal Liberal candidate for the upcoming election. She was very close in the last election on votes. trying to sway the swashbucklers this time around.
Staying warm, trying to stay warm during this Winter Carnival parade, absolutely.
Oh, we've got a lot of watch your feet, Betty. Watch your feet. The RC cars are coming.
This entry is called Make My Fun Hobbies and Games from Rock Dogs RC Club.
It's a newer company to Vernon, opened just this past October, but already on board with the parade.
I have to say, that looks like a lot of fun. I think they know what they're doing. You don't need to watch your toes at all.
Gonna see if we can't get one for you to ride in the parade next year, Betty.
I think we need a bigger one. Those pirates are having a good time. Coming up next, the cadets. Of course, the Air Cadets, very popular here in the North Okanagan. The 223 Red Lion. Now, the Air Cadets are, of course, a very popular youth organization here, ages 12 to 18. And, you know, their goals, good citizenship, leadership, and, of course, they always come to the Vernon Winter Carnival Parade. We never have a parade without them.
Established here in Vernon in 1942, so that's 77 years of excellence.
That is impressive. And the fact that you did that math, also impressive. And they're always looking to accept new members, so it might be something that that you want to check out.
I was an Air Cadet for a brief time.
Were you?
Yep.
Awesome. I know many people involved in this program who volunteer, and that's why it's so popular here in the North Okanagan, because they have such great volunteers running this program.
A lot of great organizations in the community that are helping to, you know, lead the kids and shape the youth to do great things in their lives.
Absolutely. This next entry, I have to tell you, is so fun to watch them. They actually sometimes ride on my street. This is the Office Dock Tractor Group. Now, Alvin Jacobs actually built these in his garage for the enjoyment of his grandchildren. And he built the first one 15 years ago, and I used to get to watch his grandkids ride up and down my street on them. And yeah, he says he runs them in the parade so everyone can enjoy the history of farm machinery. And I think so he can ride with his grandkids, because how much fun is that?
They make sure the grandkids are well in advance. I'm pretty sure one of them was dabbing while driving. Is that safe?
Is that safe? I don't know. Now, this is an organization who does incredible things in our community, the Nona Child Development Center.
Things
Every
like
child has potential is their slogan, and incredible job they do.
autism services, family support, infant development, occupational therapy, physio and speech therapy.
All of those things. I mean, they even have a team that if you can't come to them, they will come to your home. And look at, they've got some of the kids riding with them today. They have done an incredible job. Their theme, Kids Adventure. Awesome job.
Doing some reno work at home. I wonder if their carpentry skills could be put to use.
That is impressive.
Wow. North Valley Gymnastics Society coming by now. Programs for all ages there. They got a new facility this year. They're fundraising at the moment. They have raised over $20,000, need $4,000 more to put in a foam pit. You can go to nvgym.com for more details.
Yeah, you can buy a block to help them out. That sounds awesome.
Make a donation, and you're one of the first to cannonball into the foam pit.
Did you make that up?
Yes. You make a big enough.
Sounds like you're making I'm going to make a donation in your name, so you get to do it. Here comes Secure Self-Storage. They have Peter Pan, Tinkerbell, and Wendy. They've taken over Captain Hook's adventure ship. Handmade from reclaimed wood, this ship. Beautiful job again. I have to tell you that I was expecting a lot of decorated boats. Instead, people are making boats for the parade. That is really quite incredible. Good job, Secure Self-Storage. Every year, Jarrett, we have visiting royalty that come from throughout the region to take part in Vernon Winter Carnival Parade. And once again, they are here to support our Queen and Princess, the visiting royalty. Welcome! Staying warm today, surrounded by hay bales.
They are followed up by the Vernon ATV Club.
Oh my gosh, ATVs that have been turned into boats. How fun is that? Again, one of these outdoor fun activities for all ages, promoting safe and environmentally responsible use of ATVs through education training, as well as volunteer trail work. They do a lot of work here in the North Okanagan. Big shout out to the Vernon ATV Club.
The Vernon Rowing and Dragon Boat Club coming through with their Dragon Viking Pirates. One thing about dragon boaters, they are constantly having fun along with their teamwork when they're out on the lake. It is, even if you're not out there rowing, just to be at the event is a blast.
Great job on the costumes. There are Dragon Viking Pirates today. They're looking a little intimidating. Awesome. File coming up right behind them. Oh, thank you for the treats. Goodies from Save on Foods.
Just bribed Betty.
With gold coins for my treasure chest. Of course, Save on Foods promoting now their new online shopping. They're followed by 107.5 Beach Radio, the Beach Radio events crew.
Their crew has been powered by Capri Insurance and fueled by Armstrong Regional Co-op.
Their wrapped vehicle with the big pirate flag on top. And of course, the Vipers mascot walking along with him today. Instead of a hockey stick today, Jared, he has a sword. Everybody is in the theme of a Pirates Carnival. Oh my goodness, we have them in all sizes now. This is Quinn's Dog Cookies and Freedom Doggy Daycare.
Is that a dog? That looks like a horse,
That
Betty.
looks like a pony, doesn't it? Their entry is called the Swashbuckler Dogs. Quinn's Dog Cookies made locally right here. No preservatives, sugar, or salt. They're made from a 100-year-old family recipe. Don't you love that?
Some have colored beards. Oh, I love it. Not too shabby on the vehicle decorations too. I mean, if you're a dog lover, all you had to do was bring the dogs and they would have won over the crowd.
But no, they went all out. Look at that treasure chest.
Polar Battery is coming up now, a Vernon Battery Limited division of Polar Battery. It's the only local battery shop, by the way.
Out on 25th Avenue.
They are also supporting the Polar Bear Swim and the Zimbabwe Project.
That big event is coming up next Sunday, February 10th at Cal Lake. I still think you should jump in.
Is it going to be cold like today?
Of course not. It's going to warm up by the end of next week. That's what we're going with.
15 degrees and balmy. These guys are after my own heart because they're not IRL. They are IRL, International Truck Center matey.
Now, they are pulling a float with this old truck. Since 1928, they have been in the BC interior. And check out that incredible truck that they are pulling behind. Oh, we just keep getting more and more treats.
More people are bribing us. I like it. They think we're judging the parade. Lavington May Day royalty. There's a lot of royalty here. I feel like I should have dressed up a little bit more.
More than just your pirate and your pirate hat. Of course, the Lavington, we mentioned earlier, the 70-year tradition of the May Day celebrations. And they are on their antique fire truck from 1938.
Vernon BMX Club coming up here. Another lovely, yet mean like a pirate ship that they have put together. Whoa!
Oh, that's the first time we've seen them fire today. Oh, that's cute. If you can see it, they're firing, some sparklers. Great job. Now, it's so awesome to see an elementary school in the parade. We don't often see it, but Silver Star Elementary, their entry is the Silver Star Musical Theater.
They're actually going to be doing a pirate show in the beginning of March at the school.
That is so awesome. They're all in costumes and singing for us as they go by today. Congratulations to Silver Star Elementary.
North Okanagan Canada Day Society. It's a group of volunteers who fundraise and organize and put on Canada Day events and festivities across the North Okanagan.
You are going to love the Canada Day celebration at Polson Park this year. Of course, it coincides with the big fantastic event, but yeah, Canada Day is very big here in the North Okanagan. Up next, the Lumbee Museum. They are, of course, in the fire truck, which is, the fire truck is a restoration project there in Lumbee. Oh, we love the sound of a fire truck.
When it's in a parade.
Yeah, yes, exactly, in a parade. Recognizing all first responders. Now, we talked just minutes ago about the Canada Day celebration, and that's the weekend that Fantastic falls on. Fantastic here. Huge thanks to the Fantastic sponsors, Bannister GM, for the use of their vehicle.
Slow pitch mixed with music festival.
You're going to love that
idea.
weekend. New guy to Vernon, you are going to love it. It is a fun, fun time. That's the Total Restoration, Total Fun Events Community Cruiser we just saw.
See, it's warm out. This is our proof. If it was really cold, the bubbles that they're blowing here would freeze and crash to the ground.
What a great idea. They've got a bubble machine out of the back of their truck. Bubbles everywhere.
Vernon Special Olympics coming by now. Still looking for volunteers, by the way. You'll want to get in touch if you want to be a part of that event, which is just a couple of weeks away now.
That's right. We are hosting the big provincial event, so go to their website and sign up to become a volunteer for the Vernon Special Olympics. The Vernon Sea and Navy League Cadets, number 63 Kalamalka Sea Cadets and number 69 Okanagan Navy League Cadets.
I say they're always recruiting as well, and you can check out their Facebook page to learn a little bit more about how they promote citizenship and leadership and physical fitness at the same time.
Great job. It's a little chilly out today, but they are doing an awesome job.
Everyone in formation. They should be proud. Oh, Betty, it's not a parade until the Shriners come.
The North Okanagan mini car unit, I have to confess, I want to drive one of those little cars so badly. I need to meet one of these people and get hooked up. They always look like they have so much fun. And of course, the Shriners provide free medical assistance for children aged 6 months to 18 years. Great job.
I'm sure we could arrange a test drive. Did you get your license back?
I do have my license. Like you say, it wouldn't be a parade without the mini car unit.
I feel like there hasn't been a North American parade anywhere without the Shriners.
No, the Shriners are everywhere, and they do such great work with regard to helping people out with all of their medical issues, for sure.
Greater Vernon Minor Hockey is coming up with the Watkin Motors Mustangs.
One of the other traditions of Vernon Winter Carnival, of course, the Coca-Cola Classic Pee Wee Invitational Hockey Tournament is next weekend. Everybody, of course, will be cheering for the Mustangs. It's been a Winter Carnival tradition for a very long time, of course, sponsored by our friends over at Watkin Motors.
That's how we can pull off such a lengthy festival in the middle of winter, though, is to have all these other parties going on.
Everybody gets involved, and I haven't looked at the lineup of teams this year, but teams come from the Pacific Northwest. We've had teams from Alaska. This is a big deal tournament, and it often is international.
This is the Black Pearl, entered by Anchors Away Marine. They're the ones that actually help out during the Canada Day fireworks. They provide the barges for that.
And That is an incredible entry. Great job, Anchors Away Marine Services. Looking forward to those Canada Day fireworks already. We've seen a lot of smoke during this during this parade.
I'm worried because this smoking cannon looks like it's preparing to fire again, Betty.
What an awesome job. I cannot imagine the hours that went into building that incredible float.
Created by the BC Sheriffs, Peace Officers, and BC Government with the Ministry of Justice. Okay, we made it. They didn't shoot.
Now, the thing about the BC Sheriffs that they want you to know is they are now recruiting. They are looking for sheriffs. So there you go. You can check that out as well. Important part of our justice system. The Society for Creative Anachronism.
The Shire of Krakenfjord.
Now, often we get lucky and they put on a little demo for us. I don't know if they will this year. Oh, our matey.
There's hot chocolate in there.
Let's go with that.
Oh, that chainmail looks very warm.
I think that would be heavy to walk down the street. Great job on that float. Again, honestly, I have to tell you that people have really gotten into the theme. The floats this year have been incredible. Congrats to all the volunteers there.
Original, and like you'd think you can only do a pirate theme so many ways, but everybody's kind of taken it in their own creative way.
Oh, this pirate is in trouble, but they're in good hands with the St. John ambulance.
I don't know if he's coming back with the two skewers in there.
Oh, he's definitely learned. They've learned how to do good first aid, though. Look at those are well wrapped till they get to the hospital. Of course, they offer first aid courses to the public, the St. John Ambulance. They have both an adult and youth division. This
entry is called Ventures Vengeance, the Vernon District Association for Community Living. Their handcrafted wooden ship.
Oh my goodness. Again, look at the detail on that. Fantastic. That siren you're hearing in the background is the Vernon Volunteer Firefighters Association. They are driving today their 1934 Ford ladder truck. Isn't it pristine, though?
It is tough work to keep an antique in that kind of shape.
That is amazing. Congrats to the Vernon Volunteer Firefighters Association. Followed by engine number 2 from the Vernon Fire Department. It's so great to see the history and the modern technology.
It's a tough act to follow, though, when you bring out the 34 antique and follow it up with the 96.
That's right. This entry is called Sea Horses. Those pirates are riding today. A group of friends who just get together, have fun, and have a great time. The North Okanagan Horse Friends out for today's Carnival Parade.
That's a long walk when you're on stilts.
My goodness.
The Forge Valley Storage Frontiers, as they call themselves.
There we've got a little representation from downtown Vernon. Oh, look at that. Can you imagine doing the whole parade route? That is incredible. Now this is Kiki and her friends. Kiki is well known today, looking like a pirate, but known as the Eco Elf. And you will see Kiki at many of the family events during Vernon Winter Carnival. A shout out to Vernon Search and Rescue. Vernon Search and Rescue, of course, has been part of the North Okanagan for decades. Couldn't imagine what our community would be like without them. Vernon Search and Rescue have been here since 1960. They are a volunteer organization. They have approximately 70 members. They are on call 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. That's their siren there in the background.
Siren's working quite well.
And I have to tell you that they have had a very busy winter in the backcountry this year.
Where would we be without them, though?
I can't imagine. You know, they keep everybody safe, whether it's, you know, hiking or snowmobiling or skiing. You know, they're there. And in the summer, they're, you know, they're on the lakes and the rivers. They've got coming up now, we're seeing their snow machines. And following that is the search and rescue boat, which unfortunately sometimes, you know, has to be called into action on the summer.
It's a lot of use, yeah. Well, the adventurous part of the country requires some more integral safety protections, I guess is the good way to word that.
That's a nice way to put it.
Thank goodness.
Big shout out and thank you to all of the volunteers at Vernon Search and Rescue. Following them is the
Sustainable Environment Network.
That's right. They, of course, their message about climate change and important solutions to solve the problem. I believe we have some electric cars, including a Roco service there.
That's why it got so quiet.
It's very quiet. Climate superhero. I like the look of that. A lot of electric cars. Honestly, I think this is one of the biggest entries Senza's ever had as they put together all of those electric cars. Lots of pirates in those vehicles too. You gotta love a kid with an eye patch. Jared had an eye patch earlier. You've taken it off for the parade.
It's
little hard to go through the.
Can't do commentary when you only see half the show, really. The Sadok Ukrainian Dance Ensemble.
Now, I have been fortunate to see this team perform. They are incredible. They will be performing have been performing for the community for about 20 years, and you will often see them at part of other events. But a night in Ukraine. Tickets still available at the Vernon Winter Carnival office or online. You will not want to miss that event. Their dancers are spectacular. The costuming, incredible. So you want to check out A Night in Ukraine, part of Vernon Winter Carnival. It is next Friday, February 8th. One, two, three, Artfell following them. They've done a great job of creating a ship on top of their vehicle.
They're a local paint event company that do step-by-step instruction. They say it is, it's a fun painting experience. They don't get, too worried about the particulars. They just want you to have a good time.
What they're saying is even people like me can come and paint. That's what they're saying.
I never would have insinuated that.
Silver Star Mountain Resort, they're one of those incredible world-class facilities that puts the North Okanagan on the map. Their mascot riding one of the fat bikes. If you've never tried it out, it is really, really fun.
This seismic festival that they've got coming out in March, it's got some real potential to be a good time as well.
Oh, absolutely. Silver Star has really gotten into hosting other big events. But of course, lots of fun stuff at Silver Star. The sculptures, the ice carving underway right there now. If you've never been up to check it out, you should definitely do that. Over the hill, downhill, so many fun events at Silver Star.
Magnet Signs, Vernon, coming by now. Do your curbside advertising throughout the North Okanagan. Not bad with a skull and crossbones.
Great
if you need
job
to find
on the
somebody to do
vehicle,
it.
exactly. Loving that. Following them, the Freemasons, the volunteer driver program, taking people from this area to Kelowna to the Canadian Cancer Clinic down there. What's been so great about this Winter Carnival Parade is how people have taken a vehicle and turned it into an entry. This one looks like a cannon to me. AJA delivery. Great job on that.
Their
And the
owner-
treasure chest.
Their owner, Ann Cotton, been nominated for the Woman of the Year in 2013, nominated for small business, and also fundraises for nonprofit organizations locally. So one of those people, like many in the parade today, that really loves this community.
Absolutely, and that's why they go to the effort. I love that treasure chest. Great job. So many pirate-themed costumes for big and little people today. Everybody really got into the spirit of it. I can't remember a carnival where this many people really took hold of the theme and did it up in a big way.
Who'd have thought pirates in winter?
Yeah, pirates like the Caribbean, don't they? Well, clearly they like the North Okanagan as well.
Maybe they'd find more gold if they looked under the snow once in a while.
Our next entry is Dream Lifter Productions. Now, there are a company that organizes everything from concerts to sports tournaments to corporate fundraisers, and they have gone all out.
If you're planning an event and you don't know what to do, Dreamlifter hook you up.
Great job on another incredible float.
Oh, the big concert, Betty, the big concert, February 22nd. It's the Green Pub.
We are so excited for the concert coming up. Of course, our entry from our fellow teammates at 105.7 Sun FM. April from the April Lynn Show, along with her
There's Ben.
son Tom. We've got our promo guy Ben.
Oh, Ben
Gail
is good.
is
He bribed us with candy as well.
great job.
There she is. There's April. Afternoons.
Afternoons on 105.7 Sun FM. Great job, teammates. Followed by Dr. Sean Lee. Of course, he's got his boat on top of his vehicle there. Like I said, this year I've never seen so many vehicles turned into incredible entries. Now our next entry is from Kismet Tourism, home of Beacon the Beaver and the Okanagan Mascot Games.
That's supposed to be really huge, I heard. The amount of
Apparently.
mascots that are going to be competing.
I think that's going to be really, really fun. Another vehicle turned into a boat. Oh my goodness. I've lost track, but we're in the dozens by now. That pirate looks like she might be out of control. The SS Water Lodge. Little pirates too, having a good time today.
The Vernon Pony Club is approaching us now.
Now, the Vernon Pony Club left their ponies at home today, but they did bring on their float some of the jumps and the saddles, just giving an indication as to what the Vernon Pony Club is all about. And the Pony Club has expanded, and they also they now teach both Western and English riding. So congrats to the Vernon Pony Club. Chartwell is back with us for a parade. Their entry, the Pirates of the Carrington. Of course, Carrington Place is a popular seniors 143 unit facility in Vernon. The staff well dressed today as they walk alongside.
You know what's kind of layered into the parade today that I've noticed as somebody that's new is a lot of intrigue, in that you get to see all these different organizations that you may not have encountered before, and you're thinking, I'd like to learn more about search and rescue, or the Girl Guides, or the Scouts, or any number of them that are driving by today. Maybe the program for the princess or queen of Carnival.
So many opportunities. We just missed Samantha Sewell, Miss International, Volunteer 2019. Followed by the Filipino Association of Vernon. Oh my gosh, it's another boat. I cannot believe it. And every single one of them are just a little bit different. Very colorful. They have, the lights are working on the side to flash those cannons. Awesome job.
And it really, really shows that Filipino flair as well. So you've got Winter Carnival with pirates with the Filipino flair. Well done.
Well done, yes, indeed.
Infonews.ca coming through with a smart car that they have. It's your local online news source here in the Okanagan. Armstrong Regional Co-op.
Now the co-op is pulling a boat, and this is
That's
what I
Cooper.
expected to see, was a lot of boats like this. Their mascot is called Cooper, and he's a pirate today.
Not well known, mascots love to dress up as different characters.
I think it'd be a good day to be a mascot because it's a little chilly today, so great day to be a mascot. Vernon Transit, of course, our public transportation here in Vernon, and great job. They've got the treasure map on the side of one of, oh, more treats for us, I tell you.
We're doing well
enjoying
today.
that. And of course, we're wrapping things up with BCAA, just in case, of course, your roadside assistance if anybody got in trouble along
Knock on
the
wood.
parade route.
That wouldn't happen.
We did not need that today. We had an awesome, awesome parade. And bylaw compliance, big part of the city of Vernon. As we wrap up the 59th annual Vernon Winter Carnival Parade.
I want to do it again. I want to run to the front and catch it all again.
Start all over again. So this was your first Winter Carnival Parade. Now you know why we do this in the winter.
Seen a few parades in my day. Honestly, best parade I've ever seen. Well done.
It's so much fun. It is so much fun, and we want to thank all of the sponsors who make this event possible, and you'll be able to enjoy this multiple times as it's rebroadcast on Shaw. Thank you so much for tuning in today and enjoying, once again, the 59th annual Vernon Winter Carnival Parade.